Yo, what is going on YouTube? My name is Billy. If you are new here, definitely be sure to like this video. When I say like it, I mean really like that thing, you know? Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Guys, today's video is going to be an interesting one. Last night, Monday Night Raw, very interesting night. I think we could all say that. Last night there were some things. Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, more talk of The Rock, more talk of Roman Reigns. Where do we go? How are we getting there? What are the plans? I made a video yesterday talking about some possible massive main event being planned for WrestleMania Night 1. But today we're going to talk about what could possibly really be going on within the WWE right now. So, without further ado, let me shut up. Let me stop the yapping. Let's move over to the real yap. You know what I'm saying? Where I give a 8 to 10 minute long rant, tell you guys about this little story that's going on here. So, let's do it.
Let's talk wrestling with Billy!
Yo, what is going on YouTube? My name is Billy. I'm not going to give you that little bullshit rant that I just gave you in the front. No, we're just going to hop right into things. Guys, The Rock, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. These four people, these four humans. They're very, very important in what is going on in the WWE right now. And as you guys seen on the thumbnail, The Rock. The Rock is a huge part because The Rock is actually going to be playing a heel. Yes. From a tweet that was a bunch of reports. I'm not even going to say just one tweet, but a bunch of reports. It is looking like The Rock will be embracing this heel persona. And last night we got a glimpse of that. Not by The Rock, but by Seth Rollins, who came out and legitimately looked like a superhero. Now, I've received a couple messages from you guys who are not too happy about this, and I'm going to tell you what. It's okay. I understand why people are not happy about this. Now, a lot of people are also speculating, obviously myself, I made a video on it yesterday, that this is a possible Night 1 main event, WrestleMania. Now, I'm here to tell you that I do not believe that is going to full-on be the case. Matter of fact, I do believe that this is going to take place at the Elimination Chamber. They still have yet to announce a main event for that chamber. Now, keep in mind, in Perth, Australia, they are going in front of at the very least, I think me and Ango talked about it. It might have been like 43,000 people, but I know that high end it's about 50. So they are at least going up in front of 50,000 people. Now, if you guys would like to know, that's a very big amount of people, and they need a main event for that show. That show has to have a main event. See, WrestleMania is already done. It's sold out. It's good. They already have that planned out. What they don't have planned out is what's going on at the chamber. So looking at last night where Seth Rollins comes out and he talks to Cody Rhodes and he say, hey, I'm the most qualified suit to be your shield. Because the whole story and what it was, I get goosebumps talking about it because of how real it is. Last year, the reason why Cody couldn't beat Roman is that Cody had no protection. Now, Cody obviously being the biggest babyface that there is, right? He didn't need the protection. He didn't want the protection, excuse me. Looking at it now, how do you win, right? How can you stop this big monster that Roman Reigns is? I've talked to a couple buddies of mine. It looks like a Marvel movie. Well, do you want to know how you do it? You fight fire with fire. So, Cody now knows that, hey, I got this person by my side, so that's one, right? Well, what happens when Jay gets into the mix? And Jay then can take out Jimmy, right? There's one for Jimmy. Then you got Cody, who's willing to take out, or you got Seth Rollins, who's willing to go and take out possibly The Rock, right? And then you have somebody else, like Sami Zayn, for instance. I'm just throwing names out. I'm not saying that this is 100% how this is going to go down, but I'm just throwing names out. Who can take out Solo Sikoa, and then you leave a vulnerable Roman Reigns. And it's just those two. Do you see where I'm going with this? Do you see how this story is making sense? Now, I understand that not everybody thinks that it makes the most sense. I'm here to tell you that to do this, you have to fight fire with fire. I get it. Seth looks like a baby here. He looks like he's Cody's biggest cheerleader. But he's not. He's not. No, Seth made it very clear that last night what he wants is for everything that is taken. He wants that title to be back. You need to take it from that boss. He said it in the promo. He said, because what happens? That brass ceiling gets thicker, right? That brass ceiling gets thicker. the heights now become harder to reach. If post WrestleMania Roman walks out with that championship, so he is just going on saying, we need another guy, and you are the only qualified suits. This is Seth talking about Cody, to take on The Rock and Roman Reigns. Now, again, we talked about it. The Rock is looking to embrace this full heel persona. Now, eventually down the line, you will get The Rock and Roman. It's not happening this year. This tells me 100% The Rock will be involved in some capacity, but that one-on-one match between Rock and Roman, it's not happening here. It'll happen next year, which is okay. That's fine. But here, The Rock will be involved. Don't get me wrong. The Rock will 100% be involved in it in some way, shape, or form. Again, triple threat, whatever the case. I genuinely question how they get to the triple threat now, but it does make sense if you do some kind of fuck finish in Perth, Australia, right? But The Rock, it looks like, is going to be embracing this bad guy persona, and it looks like they want to tell a deeper story. Now, this is obviously going to involve The Rock playing a longer role on television, which is good, right? That's important. It's very important. If you're going to tell this story, make sure The Rock's involved on television, which I am a fan of, by the way. As long as The Rock's on my TV, I don't care what they do with him, because at least he's on my TV and they're telling me something is happening with him, right? Instead of just him showing up and being like, oh, yeah, this is mine, and it's mine to take. Now, they're obviously playing into the Cody Crybabies, and last night the promo with Cody Rhodes, and he looked at Pat McAfee. He was like, where am I supposed to shove the nugs? And you see Pat McAfee just kind of laid back. He's like, up your ass. That's what he said. I thought it was hilarious. But overall, man, I definitely think that we are on a roller coaster ride here. And The Rock wasn't lying when he said, just shut up and watch what we're about to do. Because whatever this is, it is turning into magic. And I know some people feel some type of way about it. Some people want to disarm themselves from WrestleMania or from the WWE because they're angry or they're upset. And I understand. I understand why people can be upset. You know, Seth Rollins does look like some kind of superhero here. But they did say that Seth, regardless of the fact he's going into this chamber match and he will be defending that title against somebody at WrestleMania. So there's that. So this match, this tag team match that everybody's talking about, will happen at the Elimination Chamber. It's just bound to happen there. It makes all the sense in the world at Perth because obviously, again, as you guys know, many reports came out that The Rock was wanted in Perth. And Australia deserves him, right? In some capacity, Australia really does. I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to this pay-per-view like beyond belief. Nobody has any clue how excited I am for the Elimination Chamber, the qualifying matches, everything along those lines has been outstanding. Now, guys, I will be live tonight for NXT. We will be talking some NXT wrestling. Obviously, you guys know we love NXT over on this channel. We got some Carmelo Hayes stuff going on, all of those exciting things. But I want to get your guys' thoughts about this situation. Where do you guys think The Rock lies in all of this? How do you think this story culminates? When does it culminate? What is the meaning of all this? I really want to get all your guys' in-depth thoughts down in the comments section below. Now, again, guys, I also have a Discord where we are growing and we are building a family over in that Discord, so feel free to come tune in, hang out. Let's talk more wrestling, right? Because that's what we do during Raw, SmackDown, NXT, all of those things. We'll be talking in the chat. So come join us. It's a lot of fun, man. I appreciate you guys always. Other than that, that's all I got for you. I'll be talking to you later. Peace.